Throwback gang, welcome back to a brand new episode of Elden Ring. Link to the previous episode at the top right hand of your screen, where we went through some catacombs where we fought a lot of enemies and we received these fingers from our good friend Vare of the White Mask. We are still trying to invade, but it is taking quite a bit of time to do so, so we do have another option, which is we will invade another NPC from the Altus Plateau, which will allow us to progress his questline. So when we do invade that NPC, we shall come back to the Rose Church and the questline will continue. So at the very least, at this point in time, we cannot proceed. Well, I will keep trying. That's something that I will promise you guys. I will keep trying to invade in every single place we go. I will keep trying to invade, but there is a way out, so no need to worry. Anyway, now that we're back at the round table hall, there is some few things we need to take care of before we proceed forth with our mission. So let's talk to Master Hugh.
Look at you. Those eyes tell a story of a challenger who's felled his mark.
Facts.
Find them well. Now lay out your arms.
Right, so we are going to strengthen our Morning Star. Also, I'm going to upgrade my Dragon Communion Seal. And as you guys remember, I told you this is the seal that we're pretty much going to be using until the end of the game. It's that good. But yeah, we're gonna be upgrading our Morning Star as well, because we need it to be powerful enough for some enemies you're going to be encountering here and there. Now we shall be upgrading our spirits as well. I have enough upgrade mats, I just don't have enough runes to do so. So I'm gonna be popping some of my golden runes in order to allow me the opportunity to upgrade our spirits, our summons, especially Oleg.
Greetings. Are you here for...
As you guys remember, yeah, this is Oleg. As you guys remember, I told you that Oleg is really good, and he's the second thing to having a real player playing alongside you. So I'm gonna pop as many of these golden runes as possible so that I can have him upgraded to the level I need him to be at, so that I can call on him whenever I'm at a boss battle. Honestly, fighting with Oleg is going to be so much fun. You guys are gonna see it's going to be so much fun. Now we need Grave Glove Ward Falls for the rest of my other summons, but Oleg can still be upgraded further, so I'm gonna keep popping some golden runes to meet the amount required for me to upgrade Oleg. I'm gonna give him his debut. I have not fought alongside him ever in any of these games, so we're going to go back to Folly on the Lakes. No, this is the Limgrave one. Yeah, I'm stuck on Limgrave. I'm gonna need to find the Liania Graces, Stormville Castle, Liania of the Lakes, and then Folly on the Lake if I can find it. Yeah, Folly on the Lake. Academy Gate Down. I'm going down slowly. Folly on the Lake. There we go. So today's agenda is quite simple. We try and knock out as much of Liania as possible before we go into the Academy of Raya Lucaria. We shall also be trying to upgrade a lot of our weapons as well, so that we can, not our weapons, our stats, because when we go to the Carian Manor, there is the legendary weapon which I'm also considering using, to be honest. It's either that or the Golden Hellbird. those are the two weapons that I'm really considering to be using for the rest of the game, but we shall see. Anyway, you guys saw the markings that I've placed on the map, and so the idea of the first marking anyway, where I have placed it in number 1, is you need to look for crystals, and then you see a lot of crystals, you're in the right direction, like here. Yeah, this is the right place. So if I can read these messages, try dark and then try fire. I mean, not really, but sure. Now if you guys can see, these are the crystalline dudes that are just floating here like monks. Now I can use the blood flame on my bloodhound, or we could bring back our morning star. Now I cannot electrify the morning star because the morning star has an ash of war on it, which is our holy, but doesn't matter. Still, now we're gonna fight these dudes. Now these dudes are the crystal dudes, and they look stupid with these attacks, but those attacks are actually dangerous, so they're not to be underestimated. And as you can see, holy damage also does nothing, but I am committed to being the holy crusader. But heavy attacks will definitely always do so much on them, and this is why we went to upgrade our morning star, so that we can specifically fight these enemies with it. Alright, if you were to use a normal weapon, you would be barely putting any damage on them, and we don't want that. Okay, this is getting a bit annoying, and I'm kinda running out of space. I'm just gonna wait for him to finish his attack moves, or maybe not. Alright, now is when we attack. Excellently done. Yeah, and once you get a critical attack on them, they become quite easy to take down, but they're just annoying, and we don't like annoyances from where I come from. Anyway, that being said, we are done. We shall now be heading towards marker number 2. So a good way to know that you're going in the right direction, once you hit this green swamp. This is a poison filled swamp, by the way, so it's best to stay on top of torrent so that you don't get afflicted by poison. But yeah, you just pick up all the trinas lilies and then keep close to the right where I am right now, and you're going to see like this cliff is opening up for you to climb up, and we find ourselves at the village of the Albinurics. So these are the Albinurics, the guys who are seeing that they're all on all fours. They're pretty much dead, to be honest, and yeah, it's not a good sight to see. But here is our buddy Nefeli.
It's you. Well, what do you make of it? What's happened to this village? I witnessed a sight much the same in my infancy. The oppression of the weak. Murder and pillage unchecked. A waking nightmare, made by men. But this time, I'm a woman grown, and though the suffering cannot be undone, I can still mete out justice. Justice to the oppressors. Let the scars I carve remind them. I am Nefeli Lu, warrior.
Alright, good luck with that, Nefeli.
And though the justice to let the scars out.
Alright, so we are pretty much done with Nefeli for the time being. So you could fight the Albinurics if you want to. Personally speaking, I don't think it's worth it. I mean, they've already gone through so much. It's kind of pointless trying to give them more trouble. So I'm just gonna go pick up this side of grace, and then yeah, I'm just gonna rest so that I can refill up my flask. So let's just refill these flasks a bit and then leave for the next region. So let's try and make it across the bridge. There is this Albinuric that's casting spells. I mean, I am tempted to just beat them all up because, you know, they are a nuisance, as you guys can see, but like, it's not even worth it. To be honest, it's not even worth it to waste your time on these weak enemies. Anyway, just running around making sure to pick up everything that I can. So we get the Albinuric blood clot. I don't know what I'm gonna be using that for, to be honest, but I mean, sure. And then we're gonna go back across the bridge. And then I'm gonna pick up some more mushrooms, you know, just some consumables that are lying around, nothing too big. So if we travel down here, this is, as you guys can see, all the devastation that has happened to the Albinurics. Some of them have been hanged, some of them are barely clinging on to life. It's a dire situation. So just gonna go up here. And as you can see, this is one of the bandits that's left that caused this, that brought all this trouble to this village. So I'm gonna electrify my armament because I really love that ability. I'm gonna take him out. I'm gonna get Michaela's Lily as well for our troubles, and then we're gonna get back on our horse. I'm gonna pick this up, and where you see these markings where players have left around this spot, I'm gonna roll into him.
Please no, dear me. I haven't a clue. No secrets lie with me, not a one. Oh, please leave me be.
Okay, I'm just gonna talk to him.
You're not one of them. Well, what a relief. Oh, goodness me. I am Albus, an Albinuric. As you can see, we're finished. The whole village is finished.
Yeah, that's obvious to see.
Have destroyed everything. No one that remains has their wits about them. I beg you. Would you look after this medallion? You must keep it out of the cursemonger's hands.
Okay, so we get the Halig Tree secret medallion.
The young Albinuric Latena. Then please give it to her. A chosen land awaits us, Albinurics. The medallion is the key that leads to the city. It's only a quaint treasure for we who cannot make the journey. But for dear Latena, it is needed to fulfill her purpose.
So apparently there is... Okay, let me wait.
Fade, and with them my life. Alas, this is the immovable fate of all Albinurics.
And I'll repeat to you, Albus the Albinuric. Anyway, so we've gotten the secret medallion, the right side anyway, the right half of the secret medallion to the Halig Tree. Now, as you guys might have heard, dude asked us to bring it to Latena. So there is one Albinuric that made it out of the village before this devastation came to happen. So that's the one we're supposed to deliver the medallion to. So we shall be doing that when we run into her eventually. Anyway, let's cross this bridge. These Albinurics are fighting me because they probably think I'm part of the crew that brought devastation to them. I'm not, but I don't really care. They are weak anyway. Anyway, electrify armament gave me myself some FP, and now it's time for Oleg to make his debut. He's impressed in the academy. It's time for him to make his professional debut as one of my right-hand fighters. Anyway, this is the place where the boss of the region is. I know, an open field with the boss, who knew? So I'm just gonna fight the dogs first, but As you guys can see, the Omen Killer is the boss of the area and he's really aggressive on me. Now, this is what I meant when I said that Oleg sometimes can beat bosses on his own. I mean, look, this is all him. I've not done anything so far. And Oleg is beasting. And if you can even see his health was really good. And this is what I mean when I say Oleg is like having another player playing next to you. Like, he is so good, and if you decide to upgrade him further, you cannot go wrong with Oleg. And when I tell you that at some point I feel like I can just sit down and watch him do the fight while I just, I don't know, stand there doing nothing. It's literally possible. He's that good. Anyway, we're gonna pick up this runak, and then we are basically done with the village of the Albinurics. So we are gonna be leaving this place and heading back to the round table hold. Well, not necessarily fast. I'm gonna go back to purchase at the Scenic Isle first, but we shall also be going back to the round table hold, because the moment you receive the Helic Tree medallion, something strange happens in the round table, and it's all gonna tie in together, but you guys are gonna see it. So we're just gonna be heading southeast, eastward, southeast-ish, and we're gonna be looking for two crystals. Once you meet those two crystals, we're gonna go through, and then actually first there's this chick that we need to talk to first.
Abandoned home down the way. Please, I must have the necklace back.
So we're gonna give her her necklace back.
That is my missing necklace. Thank you kindly. I am in your debt. Did I forget to announce myself? I am Raya, in the service of Lady Tanith of the Volcano Manor. I seek stalwart Tarnished, who might join our house. You are very brave yourself. Not only a steady hand, but a steady heart. Merciless, even to your own kind. Such strength is precisely what my mistress seeks. Please, take this.
Alright, we got an invitation to Volcano Manor.
Tarnished. Seek the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. Most tarnished are doomed to wander the outskirts of the lands between, peering wistfully at the towering Erd Tree. But you are no ordinary tarnished. And once that is proven, the Volcano Manor will fully extend its invitation to fight amongst a family of champions. Oh, and one more thing, only for you. This land of Liurnia is connected to the Altus Plateau by the Grand Lift of Dectus, beyond the high road. But the lift has been defunct for an age, meaning there's no simple means of passage. Instead, you must seek the old ruins in the cliff. At the base of the valley, near the Grand Lift, there's an old tunnel. It was excavated from both ends, linking Liurnia to the Altus Plateau. I have faith in you. A champion through and through.
So she's basically telling us, she's telling us of a way we can make it to the Altus Plateau through a tunnel. Okay, so that's everything that she has told us about. So she's basically told us that we could try to use the Grand Lift of Dectus, but it's broken and getting it to work again is almost impossible. Or we could use the tunnel that was dug from Liurnia to Altus and make our way into the Altus Plateau that way. So she's basically given us a hint of where to go to in order to make it to Altus. So we take note of that and keep it in mind. Anyway, so I've already made another mark, as you guys can see, and we shall be traveling here. So you can hear the demi-humans, so you know we are in the right place. And you can remember about the two crystals that I was talking about. Like, you pass directly in the middle of 2 crystals, then you know you are going in the right direction. And here is the cave that I was talking about. So this is the lakeside crystal cave. And then so we're gonna put on our lantern. And then we're gonna activate this site of grace. And then we shall enter this and you can get the leaf for our troubles. Oh god. Okay, I did not expect that ever, but I appreciate the creativity in trying to kill me. That was actually pretty cool. I mean, I'm not even mad. That was actually pretty cool to see. It's too bad that we're actually much stronger, so such attacks won't do anything to us. I kinda feel bad that my demi-humans and my skeletons are not going to be having much of an impact the more I move forward in this playthrough, because man, I can tell you for a fact that Oleg has a starting spot secured for a very long time. The skeletons still have a role, but it's not going to be as extensive as the one I've given. They won't be as extensive as the one that I've given Oleg. And then my good boys, oh man, can basically say that my good boys are pretty much retired, but I mean, they served me well, especially from the start of the game. So plus they were available when we fought Magit the Fell as well. They fought a dragon, so I think it's best that they actually just retire peacefully, in my opinion anyway. This is the demi-human chief. If you guys can remember 2 or 3 episodes ago when we went to the coastal region, we fought 2 of them. And yeah, at this point we are even way stronger than back then. So right now they are basically chicken fodder when they come to try and compete with us. So there is that. Alright, so just gonna jump up, and now we are done with the upper region of this cave. We shall now be heading to the lower region. So okay, I'm looking for where we can jump down from a safe spot so that we do not get the chance to die off. So we're gonna jump down here, then I'm gonna jump down here, and then we're gonna pick up this material. Look at this guy saying we jump down from here. Kinda doubt him. So get down there, pick up the crystal cave moss. I'm not feeling kinda confident about jumping down, to be honest, from there. So I'm just gonna jump down from here. Alright. So let's just head in here and oh man, check out the baby Lapras. If you watched Pokemon every Saturday growing up, you know what I'm talking about. Pains me to have to kill a baby Lapras. Funny thing is, in the Pokemon series, Ash also helped a baby Lapras that was separated from his family. So it's kinda insane. It's baby Laprases everywhere. Anyway, they always shoot the ice beam. Oh my god, another similarity is because the baby Lapras also shoots an ice beam. But anyway, that aside. Yeah, so we get past the baby Laprases as easy as we like. Okay, I mean, we can't jump. I am seeing a lot of stuff down there. Okay, I see a platform with a message on the other side, so we shall jump from this other side instead. Okay, down we go, and then we're gonna pick this up, some soft cotton for our troubles, And down we go once more. So pick up smithing stone 4, pick up a smithing stone 2, pick up a lump of flesh, and yeah, we continue moving forward. Okay, so that's another baby lapras shooting at us. Okay, get rid of that baby lapras. I really hate saying that. Get rid of this other baby lapras, and then get rid of this other baby lapras. Right, so this is the boss room. It might be confusing because you do not see a mist that you have to traverse, but some boss rooms are like that. You just enter and then surprise, it's a boss fight. So I'm just gonna enter, as you guys can see, and then you're gonna call out Oleg, and what do you know? It's the Bloodhound. It's like Daryl, who we faced in episode 2 with the help of Blide, if you guys can remember, but now we do not have Blide's help. But yeah, as you guys can see, I have not yet made a hit on the Bloodhound as of yet, and Oleg by himself has gotten him near half health, and Oleg is nowhere near at a good place for me to upgrade him as of yet. He's just a +3, and I can remember when I was using him in my caster playthrough, I got him all the way to level 7, and he was literally beating up on bosses by himself. And my role at that point was simply casting in the backgrounds, which was insane. So if this is what a level 3 Oleg does, just wait until you get him to like level 7. You're gonna see a beast.
What do you want? I told the all-hearing brute that I possess no such medallion. Or have you come to take more from me? Was my other half not enough?
Okay, so we're gonna show you how the secret medallion.
Do you speak true? So old Albus entrusted his medallion to you. Then I've no choice but to trust that this was his dying will. Let's try again. I'm Latena, an Albinuric, the same as old Albus. My apologies for my coarse words earlier. I presume the worst. Seeing that you're another tarnished like that all-hearing brute, I hope that you will forgive me. The medallion's better off in your hands anyway. Would you consider doing me a great service? I must go back. There is something I must do, even if I must say farewell to my wolf Lobo. Will you show me the way? To the land of Mikola's Halig tree. If you accept, I would gladly apprise you of the whereabouts of the medallion's other half.
Okay, we're gonna take her with her.
They say
the other
half of the medallion is beyond the Forbidden Lands, north of the Erd Tree, in Castle Sol, on the mountain tops of the Giants, accessible by the grand lift of Rold.
Alright, so to Castle Sol it is.
Farewell, Lobo. My faithful wolf. My better half. I will go with the Tarnished, so that our journey will not have been in vain. Forgive me, Lobo. Call upon me when needed, and I will fight at your side.
Alright, so we get Latena as a spirit summon for us, which technically she's not a spirit summon. We are just carrying her alongside us to Mikola's Halig tree. I'm still not so sure why people are dying at this point. I really don't know. Like, they all come in front of her and they just die. I'm not even sure how, but it is whatever. Right, so we are pretty much done with that. Oh yeah, there's something up here. Let's pick it up. Get another rune. Pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna rest up a bit so that we can refill our flasks and our health. Dog, don't give up. I mean, yeah. Why is it all the sadness? Oh, facts. It's a lot of sadness in this game. Anyway, Let's read this message. A dog, pretty much. I've given everyone an appraisal. Such a kind person. Anyway, let's see. So that's a slumbering wolf shack. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we can do. Nah, let's just go to the round table holder there. Grace of the round table hold. Basically speaking, we're going back to the round table hold, and as you can see, something strange has happened to the round table hold. It's so dark and you're getting invaded, but this guy is so weak and you're done. We get 114 runes from him, and apparently he's a great enemy, so you know, I don't know how that works, but that's exactly what it is about, and now everything's back to normal. So we're gonna go out here. We're gonna pick the royal remains armor. And then we're gonna talk to Gideon. Or no, wait, let's talk to Nefeli first. She should be back at the round table hold with us by now.
Oh, your divinity, have mercy and grant me forgiveness. The road is yet long, but God is not easily felled. But one day without fail you will have your wish. So please grant me forgiveness, Queen Marika.
Okay.
You is it? I didn't notice you there. I'll be doing my job, same as ever. Just lay out your arms.
Okay, about the prayer.
Those words were not meant for you. I may be prisoner to you, tarnished lot, but my prayers are mine, and mine alone. Well, I've had my say. I'll be more careful too.
Alright, here's Nefeli.
You. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I need to think. You. Please, it's pathetic, I know, but...
To be honest, I think Nefeli would make such a good companion for us. Just saying. Anyway, let's go talk to Gideon.
You. What is it?
About Ensha.
Himself, it seems. As his master, I'd like to express my regret. But now, Ensha is slain and gone. Finished. Forevermore. You've already heard. Indeed. It seemed the whelp harbored suspicions, so I had no further use for her. Honestly, what's a man to do? A determined plebeian is more wicked than an omen horn, quite frankly. I suspect that's just what the Queen wants. A dose of ambition to incite the tarnished.
Okay, so let's go back and talk to Nefeli.
You. Please, leave me be. It's pathetic, I know, but I...
Okay, I heard from Gideon.
So you know already, do you? Right. It's true. My father cast me out for indulging my emotions, forgetting the mission, punishment for offing his pawns. Lord Gideon has offered me guidance all my life. I would have done anything for him, to place him on the throne of Elden Lord. And yet it was not my intent. I betrayed him.
Okay.
And I can no longer trust in Father. To think he'd ordered his men to enact such tragedy. Where is the justice he purports in that? He once told me that if he became Elden Lord, he would never allow the downtrodden to be cheated ever again. Was he simply lying to me? No. How could I say that? Father has always given me his guidance. And now, I've lost it. No, how could I? Father has... And now...
Alright, so basically speaking, what happened is Nefeli was supposed to help the other guys destroy the village of the Albinurics, but she couldn't because she let her emotions run free. And so Gideon has cast her aside, and now she's thinking she betrayed him because Gideon took her when she was young and had nobody else and all that hullabaloo. Not that I care though. Personally speaking, I'm still trying to figure out the truth about this place. Anyway, here we are at Liani of the Lakes, and now you guys can remember we came through here like in episode 2 if I'm not wrong, and we did not do anything inside these ruins. Well, it's now time for us to do something inside these ruins, so shall be heading this way, and then I'm looking for an underground region. As you guys remember, like I told you, every single ruin has an underground area that you should always look for, and those underground regions normally have something hidden, something good hidden in them anyway. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to figure out where an underground region could be. Okay, so this is where we came from. Still trying to figure it out because I've already gone through the right hand side. I've not found anything, so let's try it from this side. See if there's something that we can find. Okay, so I can see this area and I can see people have made markings, so right, as you guys can see, there's always an underground region. So we're gonna traverse these limits. I'm gonna call up my skeletons. As you guys can see, this is the Royal Revenant, and this thing is really not good, and it is an evil spirit. So we're gonna use a holy incantation of heal, and look at how much damage it does to the Royal Revenant. And the Royal Revenant is dead. I did not have to break a sweat. First off, well done, thank you. I know, right? If just by the number of blood stains on the ground, you can tell that so many people are having a hard time dealing with the Royal Revenant. Anyway, so we're gonna pick up the frozen needle, and then you're now gonna leave this place. So we're gonna go back here to road to the manor. Right, so here we are at the Liani of the Lakes. So this way forth, if you guys can remember the blacksmith Iji, the big dude seated there reading the book, he warned us about going to the manor and told us that it's protected. And as you guys can see, arrows are raining down and it's not a good place to be, so I'm just gonna go back to blacksmith Iji as well. So this is the Carrion Manor, the Royal Carrion Manor. So we're still going to be heading there eventually, but it's not because you're going inside, you're just going to pick up a grace so that we don't have to travel through these flaming arrows over and over and over again. So there is this other region over here, and then there is also another cave next to it. So yeah, we have a couple of things to do in this region. We've not even entered the Royal Carian Academy as well, which is insane, but you know, we shall be getting there eventually. So we're just gonna get past all these guys. Well, all these arrows. These arrows are supposed to protect the academy from intruders. No, the mana from intruders. This is the Royal Carian mana. So anyway, we've gotten a sight of grace, so the next time we are coming here, we'll just fast travel to the grace and avoid all those arrows. Anyway, so now we shall be heading over to find a good Ashovo for ourselves. So this is the Ashovo. I'm just gonna find a good place to stand, and then, as with all moving Ashovos, I'm gonna miss apparently. But yeah, as with all moving ashes of war, we're gonna use Flame of Frenzy to deal with it. Okay, it was nowhere close. It's coming. There we go. So we got the whole Frost Stomp. Pretty cool ability, but it was nerfed ages ago, so it's not as strong as it used to be. Anyway, I'm looking for where we can start off that is close to this region that we're headed to. So let's start at the church. I think we can start at the Church of Vows. Just looking like this is where I want us to go to. Yeah, I think we can start at the Church of Vows. Oh yeah, this was definitely a bad idea. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Starting from this point was a bad idea. So I'm gonna change direction. Let's start from War Master EG again. So we shall be entering the King's Realm ruins again, but we've already gotten whatever we wanted to get from these ruins, so we don't need anything else from there henceforth. So we shall be jumping down, and then we shall cross the entire lake instead. I think it's gonna be easier to do it this way. So just turning on my lantern as we cross this wonderful lake. Okay, just ignore the lightning strikes. They are not gonna do anything to you, so really no need to worry about anything, to be honest. So if you guys can see, the mausoleum for this region is coming in this direction. It's not something too difficult to deal with, to be honest, but it's also not something that we shall be dealing with at this point in time. The first remembrance that we shall be using a mausoleum for belongs to Renala from the Royal Academy, yeah. And as of now, we do not even have it, so there's no need for me to go attacking a mausoleum right now when we do not even have a remembrance worth duplicating. So I'm just looking for a site of grace, looking to find one, and once we do, should be fun. Right, there it is. Alright, so we're just gonna pass time and turn it into night. And now what we shall be dealing with is, of course, everyone's favorite, the Night Rider. I think I've fought so many of these dudes. If I can count, I have fought two of them in Limgrave. Yeah, I fought two of them in Limgrave. I have fought one. Oh man, those FPS drops were tragic. But yeah, I fought two of them in Limgrave, and I fought one in Liania, and this is the second one I'm fighting in Liania. So yeah, this is the fourth Night Rider I'm fighting, which is insane. I really wish I had the stat requirements for the Golden Hellbird. It would have been pulverizing the Night Riders, because the Golden Hellbird is so large and its reach is so wide. These guys wouldn't stand a chance against me, to be honest. Anyway, let's just keep fighting them, shall we? The style which you fight the Night Riders it's literally never gonna change, to be honest. Shall be fighting them over and over and over and over and over again, and it will always be the same way. There will never be anything. There will never be anything about the way we fight them that changes, essentially speaking. Oh man, I can't believe we missed. Okay, that was a 50-50 hit for both of us. Alright, we are definitely close to destroying him, so might as well get him out of that horse. Get that critically in. Man, Majid, your army is just getting felled by me all the time. Anyway, get the Night Rider glaive. which is pretty cool. I think that's Bok, now that I think about it. Like, I've not seen him here for a long time. So we're gonna pass time until morning. So I'm gonna go back and talk to Bok, but a bit later. So let's head over to Kelly just a bit. We're gonna go pick up some upgrade material so that we can see if we can continue upgrading our bloodhound fang, sorry. So we are in the swamp of Ionia. As you guys can remember, this is the place where we got absolutely decimated by the Clean Rot Knights. And this is also where we were when we were getting invaded by Millicent. Pretty wild, if you ask me. But anyway. So, as you guys can see, we are in Kaled. We are not even supposed to be here. Kaled is a very, very, very disastrous place to be at, to be honest. So, yeah, we're just coming here to pick up this Somber Stone 5. I'm checking to see if there's anything else that we need to pick up. I'm not seeing anything of importance to pick up, so let's leave. You know, if you are not supposed to be anywhere, then there's really no need to extend your stay than necessary. Right, so I'm gonna remove this marker, and then I'm gonna remove this marker as well, and then you're gonna travel all the way back there. Alright, so I'm just gonna go back to this way. Then we're gonna turn on our lantern so that we can't see in the dark. So we're just gonna head on south, or towards the marker anyway. You know, like down here, and then also we shall be heading up here to the 4 belfries towers. So there are a lot of things that we shall be doing. There should be a grace also down there as well. Should being the preoperative word. So the reason why I'm doing this is I believe I'm strong enough to enact my revenge. Some of you might be wondering what revenge am I talking about. So I will let you guys in. If you guys can remember when we started this playthrough, all the way in episode 1, we started at the Chapel of Anticipation, and we crossed that bridge, and then this huge ass creature jumped on us, and we tried fighting it, and it killed us. Well, let's just say that I am raring to have my revenge, and I think it's time. And yes, there is a way for us to get back to the Chapel of Anticipation. So we shall be doing that like right now. You know, once I finish fighting an entire caravan filled with dogs and soldiers. Okay, I did not come here to die, so okay, I think I can, yeah, I can summon up my dudes. I'm gonna try doing this without them, but at some point I believe I'm gonna have to, because the amount of people I'm fighting here is insane. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna call out my demi-human bros. With the amount of numbers that we have, we should be able to fight everybody in here. So I'm just gonna raid this camp first. There's nothing to worry about the caravan. We will catch up with it later. Simply gonna go and raid the camp, steal as much as I can from it, and then go stop the caravan as well. I'm still not sure where these guys are sniping me from, and it's really pissing me off. No, like seriously. You look around and you cannot... Okay, I see you. And we're gonna get the pumpkin head to come. I'm gonna take him down, receive ourselves a sanctuary stone, and then I'm gonna pick this up. So this green stone is what you see these other guys do, where they just pop it on the ground and then it releases a lot of glintstone shots. It's basically the same thing. Now I have been previewing this for a very long time. It's about time we have it with us. Ladies and gentlemen, as I kill all these jellyfish, don't know why they are so red, waiting to beat me up when I am nothing but ever friendly to them. So we get the blood grease. Oh, there is blood grease and the jellyfish shield. You guys remember me talking about getting the jellyfish shield for a very long time? Well, we finally have it. Now, there's the remaining matter of that caravan that we were supposed to have stopped ages ago, but we didn't. So, as you guys can see, the caravan literally never goes that fast. So, it was never an issue for us to go and stop it. But there's this guy on the horse, so I'm gonna have to deal with him first. He doesn't know that I've fought so many night riders and a whole tree sentinel, so he really doesn't know who he's dealing with at this point, I'll tell you that much. The experience both me and Torrent have is unmatched. Telling you, the experience me and Torrent have, very unmatched. Alright. It's time to stop this giant so that we can loot. Bring that face here, boy. But as you guys can see, the strength of these guys is insane. Okay, that's not nice. Didn't even let me loot. Oh great, now I have to fight two of these things. Sorry, you guys are not gonna catch me. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep myself preoccupied with these two giants all over the place, so I'm just gonna keep dragging them here and there, dragging them everywhere, and then I'm just gonna take them all out. Alright, poison dart. Poison for you, 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 poison. Okay, I'm out of poison darts. But yeah, as you guys can see, poison, not the best thing in the world. Anyway, you are out. And then there's your other troll brother. As you guys can see, poison build-up is really useless. Like, these guys are not even getting destroyed by the poison in itself. Now, if it was rot or something of the sort, you guys would have seen a lot of amazing status effect. Anyway, oh sure, the land octopus now wants a piece of me. And see if he just did not see me take down two trolls by myself. Anyway, it's fine. As long as we rest at a site of grace that our caravan will be back, it will reappear. The only downside is I'll have to fight all these dudes again. So that's the only downside to it, but I will put a mental note that at some point I should go back and try and stop the caravan once more and pick up something that is being transported within the caravan. Okay, so right now where we're heading towards is the 4 belfries, and it's going to allow us to travel to 3 specific regions. It's gonna be up to us to choose where we want to go to the most. So as for me, I've already told you I want to go back to the Chapel of Anticipation and beat up that dude who we met at the very start of the game that caused us our very first death in the game. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the top of the tower without having to fight these trolls. These are magical trolls. They can basically teleport themselves here and there, so fighting them becomes a bit problematic, but it's not impossible, it's just problematic. As you can see, just busy teleporting themselves every which way, I mean. Yeah, but anyway, this is the 4 belfries tower, so as you guys can see, yeah, so I'm just gonna keep running up. I'm trying to find a site of grace. If I can find a site of grace, I can de-aggro him, but it's fine, it's already caught up to me. Okay, you are definitely gonna regret. You are gonna regret pissing me off. I cannot see where you're supposed to beat him from. Okay, now I see you have a helmet on, so it's kinda, you cannot get a critical attack laid on you. Smart. Only that you're not strong enough even with that helmet, so as I said, probably gonna regret messing with me. Right, so here we are, the 4 belfries towers. Now I can actually go around reading everything to you guys. So crumbling lands ahead, so that will take us to crumbling Faramazula, and then this one night sky unceasing. So this one will take us to an underground city. And then this third one, precipice of anticipation. Now this third one will take us to the chapel of anticipation, where we started the game all the way back in episode 1. So that third one is the one which we are going to be using. So I'm just gonna go look for a key to activate it. So we're just gonna go up here. The key should be up here, I think, as is the site of grace as well. So I'm gonna activate it. I'm gonna pick up the key. And then we get the imbued sword key. So this is what we're gonna use to activate the teleporters right here at the 4 Belfries towers. Just as a caution for myself, anyway, I'm just gonna rest so that we can refill our health and flasks, and then from here let's go get our revenge. So we're gonna read it once more just to make sure it's the one. Precipice of anticipation, very good. So we're gonna use the imbued sword key. It's gonna activate this teleporter, and then as you guys can see, revenge ahead. Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna travel. We're gonna use this teleporter, and it's gonna take us all the way back to the chapel of anticipation, where we first appeared in the lands between. Here we are, the chapel of anticipation. Great times, good times. Now, we never came through this direction because that guy already killed us. So this time we are now walking in the opposite direction. So we're gonna pick up the nascent butterflies, and then we shall make our way across the limit. So we're gonna traverse this limit. I'm gonna put lightning in my armament as well. Now we're gonna traverse the limit. Oi, big and ugly, I'm back. Oh yeah, I am so back. Yeah, you remember beating me up? Yeah. How times have changed. Right, so we're done. We've gotten our revenge, and we've also gotten the ornamental swords and the ornamental shield from him. It's a really nice dual wield faith weapon as well, but it's not something that I am keen on using, because I am not so keen on dueling swords, to be honest. I like what's it called? I like a weapon with. I don't like dual wield. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I just like a weapon that is standalone, that I can do much better damage with, rather than dual wielding. The only time you can dual wield is if you are looking for a bleed. If you are doing bleed and arcane, then yeah, sure, dual wield all you can, because it's gonna help you with your arcane build up and stuff. Right, so we're gonna go in here, gonna pick this up. So these are the Stormhawk Demon. I don't know. That's what I think it is. Jump down. So you guys can see this is exactly where we started the game. The Chapel of Anticipation. It's pretty nostalgic. Right, so I think I left one thing behind, so I'm just gonna go pick it up. And yeah, here it is. So the Stormhawk King. This one we cannot summon, but we shall be giving it to Nefeli. to make her feel better about the situation she's in. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is a lot of blood. Though the path is broken and uncertain, claim your place in the throne as the Elden Lord. I do not know how people fight in this chapel, but it's fine. It's none of my concern. Anyway, so here we are. This is the chapel of anticipation, basically speaking, where we were. I'm gonna try. I cannot use a multiplayer summon in this place, so interesting. Yeah, but it's fine. So let's go back to Folly on the Lake, and then we shall end this episode at that place. So we've gotten our revenge. We've fought some few dudes, we've fought some caravans, we've progressed some quest lines as well. We've seen how insanely broken Oleg is, and that can only mean one thing: it can only get better. So we are at 32,000 runes. We need 33,000 to level up, so I'm just gonna try another multiplayer invasion thing just to see if it works. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait, but at the same time I'm gonna be leveling up my character, so I'm just gonna leave it here. So see you in the next one. So stay safe, be smart, be kind, tell somebody love them today. Catch you all in the next one. Bye guys.
Hey!
Omen.